you ever seen a first half like that, foul trouble before?
Yeah, I think once when I was at Walsh College, when we went to Urbana, I think I did, but other than that, no.
How'd that turn out?
I think we lost.
Nobody gets a fair shake in Urbana.
No. Especially now that Rob's there.
Lawrence scored 48 out of 50 in the second half, out of necessity, I guess, but is it also nice to know a small ball will work?
Well, I think everybody's doing it to a degree, and we were turning the ball over at such an alarming rate. I figured our best chance was to give it to the guys that you trusted most with it and tell them don't pass it unless you have to, you know. I mean, it was, we just got to do a better job with the ball. Tariq was terrific. And Tariq is so competitive. I thought he as much as anybody willed us to win. And then Jeshen comes in and gets 20 in 15 minutes, and I'm going to have to, I don't know what I'm going to do, something. Keep him from fouling so much. He's got to stay in the game. We're pretty good when he stays in the game.
Should players be counted on to adjust more to the way a game is being called, or?
Justin, it seems, and I gotta watch what I say, cause, and listen, I like those three guys, well, I like those guys. It just seems that it's gotta be, somehow we gotta make it more consistent. You know, it's, and that's gonna be next to impossible, because everybody has their own idea how it's supposed to be played and what's supposed to happen. So, you know, it's do you have to adjust? Yeah, you have to adjust, but you got three guys sometimes with three different ideas.
Right.
That's the hard part, I think.
Bob, 3 straight road wins, less than a week. Can you put that in the words of what?
Terrific scheduling's what it was.
Right.
Billy Hahn did such a wonderful job of scheduling.
Okay.
No, you know, the Virginia Tech thing was a ESPN deal, and the league was terrific in trying to help us work with ESPN to make sure that that wasn't a late game, you know, and so we could play it and get out and get some rest. And then, you know, they've done a great job of letting us play 2 road games. We need to play 2 road games because the trip, you know, otherwise we're flying back and forth. It's brutal. So, I mean, it had to be, and I guess the question was, did we come home after Virginia Tech, or obviously we weren't going to come home from Manhattan with just 1 day in between, and I didn't know what to do, and the Brain Trust, you know, thought we ought to stay, so I decided with them, decided to stay.
Well, I'm sure you're happy with the 3 wins, I guess, but it didn't seem like you guys were, you know, flat or lethargic or anything. You had pretty good performances, double overtime, coming back tonight. Promising, I guess.
You know, Mike, they're good kids, you know. I mean, they hear it take that out of me when they throw it to the other team all the time, but they're good kids, and they, you know, for the most part, they try as hard as they can try. They're better guys than they are basketball players. I mean, I will tell you that.
Anything else?
Thanks,
Thanks,
Joe.
Coach.